All right, people, what the hell is up? Now it is time for a close-up video of my face. Look at this. Look at my face. Look at my nappy ass gray beard. This shit is coarse. I can go in there and scrub all the pots in the sink and clean the toilet and the tub with this shit. I can clean all this shit and just go in there and just go, just scrub this shit with the bottom of my face. Anyway, while I was sitting here, I was just thinking. Earlier this morning on my phone, I was just up fucking around doing nothing. I had already kind of said, you know what, I need to go to the rodeo. You know what I'm saying? The way things is now with my health and all this other stuff, trying to get myself back right and all that, and just be missing shit. You know what I'm saying? Just be missing shit. And I was like, you know what? I need to go to the rodeo. I start thinking of the shit that's going on. Wasn't able to catch no Mardi Gras stuff, but generally I would have to go too far out the way, try to catch the Mardi Gras shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Mardi Gras shit just going on around here in Houston. At least not that I've been aware of. Unless you just catch like a crawfish festival or some shit like that. And I don't eat crawfish, so that shit don't do me no good at all. Go out to Galveston, but since I don't drive and all this other shit, that shit is, nah. So I was like, well, the rodeo is going on, and that spans over a great deal of time, a little less than a month, 3 weeks, or however long it is, what it is. Something like that. The 27th the 27th through the 17th of March. So yeah. The hell? Truck fart. So yeah, I got quite a ways to go before the end of that is, and I got some things coming up, as far as health wise and scheduling wise that I have to work out, because I'm on dialysis and shit. So I got those days out the week that shit ain't for the fucking happen. For the most part. You have to figure out on which days I'd be able to go, be able to get up there, because dialysis fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously on days that I go to dialysis, I'm not gonna be able to go. Right now, I'm only going to dialysis twice a week. My choice. And I'm trying to figure out which days, because I have to look at the little rodeo schedule and see, because I don't know how the scheduling for the rodeo shit work. And I looked at that shit. I thought it was just some shit that, the shit was like every day. I don't think it's every day. I think certain days they closed or whatnot, but because at least from what I saw on the schedule, because this every day didn't say it was open. It had certain days of the week, and it wasn't the same days every week. It was scattered all over the goddamn place. So yeah, I got to figure out which day I'm going to go on, or if I go more than once, because I got me a general admission ticket. You know what I'm saying? I got me a general admission. It was like $20. I was like, that's all it costs to get in there, $20. I'm like, okay. For what I would do if I go to the rodeo, that's fine. I'm not riding nothing. I'm not buying no tickets for none of that shit. Every once in a while, and especially since I don't want to carry nothing, I'm not gonna be playing the games. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be playing the games and all this other shit, trying to win the little stuffed animal. I don't want to be packing nothing. I'm gonna have my backpack with me with my essentials in it and my phone, and I don't want to be packing shit. I don't want to be stuck half the day running around holding the goddamn big stuffed animal, or even a little stuffed animal. I don't want that either. So yeah, if I was there with somebody else, or you had a little kid or some shit, you win him a stuffed animal, which I can generally do. I can always go to a little basketball game and win a prize there. Every time I've gone to something like that and they got the little basketball game, because I know how those hoops work, because I was working at the shop with my dad, We had some carnival people used to come by, and we did the background on the backboards. You know what I'm saying? So I got to see the rims and all this. You see how the rims are. The rims aren't round like an actual basketball hoop. They're oval shaped. So if you just sitting down looking, I mean not sitting down, but if you just sitting there uh, looking at the rim, it just looked like a basketball rim. But no, the rims aren't round. They cheat. Yes, they cheat. They oval shaped like an egg or something like that. You know, like a watermelon or some shit. They not round. They oval shaped. And the ball will fit through it. But the secret to that is you got to shoot a rainbow. You can't shoot the regular trajectory that you would think that you would need to shoot to get the ball in there. You have to shoot the ball up and over so it falls through it. Because if it's not gonna just go boop and go in. It's gonna bounce off the rim at some point. It has to fall in from a higher trajectory. So you have to be like whoop. You gotta fucking man, I can't even think of that motherfucker that used to shoot them rainbow shots in the NFL. In the NFL. Oh my goodness, who the hell is shooting rainbow shots in it? Well, they do it all the time. Quarterbacks rainbow shit all the time. But in basketball, in the NBA, it was a dude that played for the Rockets. I can't think of his fucking name, but he had a rainbow shot, and he shot that bitch. That motherfucker went straight to the roof and went whoop, right down in there. So yeah, that's the kind of shot you gotta shoot to win. All the rest of the games, I don't really fuck with. I would be up there just walking around, have me a seat, try a little food here, a little food there, a little carnival food, indulge a little bit. That's what I would do. If I go, that's what I plan on doing. If anything other than that, if it was an event that I wanted to go to, looking at the schedule, I don't want to see shit up there. I don't want to see shit up there. The only thing I don't want to see 50 Cent. It just, that's not my deal. The only thing I would go see that I would think about going seeing is Bun B. He's up there on the 12th. Bun B and the American Takeover. I don't know. It's gonna be Bun B and a bunch of other artists there, probably local type of stuff, if I'm just guessing right. And that's the only thing that's the only other thing other than just going up there for the carnival. I ain't interested in no livestock show and all that, the actual rodeo type shit. I really ain't. I don't find no entertainment in, the bull riding and horse riding, the little kids shit that they have with it. I have no interest in that. You know what I'm saying? It's just no thank you. Not my deal. I just go out here and watch people get on the rides and sit down and enjoy just being out the house, because that's basically all it's gonna be for me. It's just me being able to get out the house once and take some pictures and video and stuff like that. But other than that, nah, that's about it. I ain't worried about it. But I'm still trying to figure out which day. I got like I said, I got a couple of appointments. I should be done with all that stuff by the time like the one event is on the 12th. You know what I'm saying? The one event is on the 12th. There are a couple of weekend days after that I can go to, and a Wednesday day that I'll be able to go to. Even before then, there are days that I'll be able to go to. It just, I got the ticket already. I'm gonna wait until I think next week, Wednesday. I got a doctor's appointment. Then maybe a week after that. So by the time 12 come around, I should be, because I got a catheter in my chest, and don't nobody like having a catheter in their goddamn chest, and they used to complain about that. Don't nobody like it. It sucks. So I'm supposed to be getting this taken out. So that's either gonna be next week or the week after that. And after that, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm fine moving around. I go to the gym, work out. I do everything. I just don't like having it there. But I'll wait till after I done took care of all of that shit, and then boom, I'll schedule it because it'll be a couple of weeks left in the rodeo after that. I'll just be trying to decide then whether I want to try to go to the concert or not, which might be more hassle than it's worth because I don't know exactly who gonna be there. Like I say, I know Bun B gonna be there, but I'm like, if I see Bun B, I want to go see Bun B. He gonna have a bunch of local artists there. I would tell you right now, it's a bunch of shit I don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you right now, there's a bunch of shit I don't want to fucking hear. And yeah, do I really want to be up there on the rodeo on the Black Night like that? You know what I'm saying? Bun B is gonna be at the concert for that night. You know it's yeah, you know. Sometimes I just rather not be around a whole bunch of my people in environment like that. I don't want to be in a crowd of black people. Let's just put it like that. I don't care how it sounds. I don't care well, I did care how it sounds, but you just gotta say it. I don't want to be in a whole crowd full of black folks. If I'm gonna be in a crowd, I want to be in a crowd of mixed folks, which it will be, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like on that night where you got Bun B there, folks is gonna show up because I'm talking about showing up. You know what I'm saying? Bun B gonna be there, blah blah. You gonna have the local artists maybe there, or at least some motherfuckers from the South gonna be there in concert. It's gonna be all the shit that they like and that they know. I don't know none of that shit. I'm 50 fucking Bun B older than me, so anyway, Bun B older than me, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll be out of my element. I'll be out of my element. But it wouldn't be that. Even if I was up there, it ain't like I'm up there looking for shit. It's just I go. Didn't they have some shit happen at the rodeo not already? It's just nah. Anyway, it's always something. I think one of them rides fucked up it wasn't the last time I went, but it was like right after the last time I went. And one of them rides fucked up, end up killing somebody or some shit like that. But that was, man, I can't even think. That was 10 years ago at least. 10 years ago at least. And that's what it go. This kind of shit that goes through my mind when I have to go out. I have to make a decision about going out, doing this, that, and the other. I got to figure out all the fucked up shit that can happen. You know what I'm saying? I got to figure out all the fucked up shit that happen instead of all the fun shit that I could be doing. I got to figure out all that shit. Yeah, man. Me and my brain. It's just how it is, man. I can't help it. I actually have to, since I am, you don't want to own shit like this, but I am a handicap. So it's a lot of stuff I have to take into consideration. Rest points and shit like that. I gotta figure out diet, how I'm gonna eat, when I'm gonna eat, shit like that. You get out in a place like that, it ain't nothing but porta potties and stuff like that, nigga. I'm fasting the whole day. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, I will be fasting the whole day. I might drink something, I can take a piss, but I ain't trying to, damn near 50-year-old man. Y'all know how men, well, women too, you know how your gut get. You don't really know what the fuck about to happen. You think, well, I ain't ate nothing today and blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, you like, goddamn, you gotta run, you gotta go to the bathroom and shit. And you like, well, shit, I ain't even ate nothing. What the fuck? Yeah, well, it don't matter whether you ate nothing or not. Something coming out. You gotta run to a line of porta potties that you don't fucking trust. Because you don't know what the fuck you gonna run into. It's like you go to Galveston. You go, well, in season, if you go to Galveston, they have the porta potties out there on the seawall. You don't know what the fuck you gonna get when you going to that shit. You go to a festival or some shit like that. They have porta potties out there. You open, like, bruh, it's early in the morning. How is this shit fucked up already? Explain this shit to me. Even if you just going there to take a piss, it's just like, you're like, man, come on, really? So yeah, they got to figure all that shit out, because you know that's the first thing you do as an older dude is when you get somewhere, you start looking. All right, where the restrooms at? You got to know where the restrooms at. You walk into a building, first thing you got to scope out where the fuck restrooms at up in this mother sucker. Well, I can say motherfucker shit. What the fuck I'm talking about? I can cuss. Yeah, you got to figure that shit out. Like, okay, this is what restrooms at. I'm good. You know, when nature calls or screams or whatever the fuck nature's doing at the moment, I know where the fuck to go. And I also have to worry about, me being fatigued or whatnot, depending on when I'm able to go. If I go a day after dialysis, I'm not going to be 100%. I'm not. That's just how it is. I probably can get up there, but once it comes to moving around, I probably end up sitting down more than anything. So it's one of I might have to treat that like a workout day, where you take the pre-workout and all that other stuff, like I do on Wednesdays and Sundays when I work out. Take your pre-workout and all your vitamins and shit. You know what I'm saying, before you go out there, so at least you up for it for at least most of the time you're gonna be out there, because and I gotta figure out whether they have outlets, charging stations and shit like that. I'm just rambling on about shit, but yeah, I get out there. My phone, I do everything through my phone, so I gotta make sure. Okay, well, I'm gonna charge my phone, because you keep your charger with you. You know what I'm saying? Charger be in my backpack with me. It's just yeah, that's fine. But if it ain't nowhere to plug that motherfucker up, then yeah. Am I gonna be there that long? You know what I'm saying? My phone will give me about 4 or 5 hours of time before I actually have to worry about, if I'm actually using the phone. You know what I'm saying? If I'm actually using the phone, I'll have about 4, maybe 5 hours before I have to start worrying about battery life and shit like that. So, I don't know. I'll probably be overthinking this shit just a little bit. Just a tad. I might be overthinking it, but you know what? That's what you have to do when, I'm not driving up there. I can't go back to the car and get this and all this other stuff. Whatever I have, all my contingencies and shit got to be in my backpack. My flashlight, hand sanitizer, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? My magnifying glass, because like I say, I'm blind. And all that, just that. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff got to be in my bag. My protein bars, just in case I get up there and I'm like, okay, y'all tripping with the price of this food. I will grab me one of my Gatorade protein bars, and I will be eating this shit for the rest of the goddamn day. Because the fuck, you motherfuckers is tripping. So yeah, we got that, but it's something I'm looking forward to. It might sound like that's how I think. You know what I'm saying? I'm OSHA around here. I'm the person. I'm the person that thinks of all the fucked up shit that can happen and try to keep it from happening. That's OSHA. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of people. We the people that you know what I'm saying, you go work somewhere and you got to take that stupid ass safety test. Yeah, we the one that think about all that shit that you got to answer those questions to. I am. I figured that out about my personality quite a while ago. I'm like, yeah, I'm one of those people. So yeah, hopefully, I will go at least one day, because I already have a ticket for it. I think what's going to be the turning point is the transportation. I've seen some transportation on Facebook that somebody was advertising. I got to call and see how much that's going to be. That might be more convenient. But I don't know how much it's going to cost. I can catch an Uber. That can be just as convenient. I don't know how. I have to. I don't know how much it's gonna cost because when you get to an event like that, you trying to catch an Uber over. They liable to jack the goddamn prices up so goddamn high on your ass. And, you know what I'm saying? You be like, well, shit. If I just caught a Uber over here on a regular ass day, you know what I'm saying? It costs this much, but since the rodeo's going on, you catch Uber over there, you fucking double the fucking price. It's just like the airport. If you catch a Uber to somewhere near the airport, it's gonna cost one thing. If you catch an Uber that's like across the street from the airport or whatever, something like whatever little parking lot or whatever the fuck, a restaurant, whatever the fuck, and then you actually have to go to the airport, which is like next right across the fucking street. Price just go whoop. Like, nigga, I can walk. Well, actually, you wouldn't want to walk because they don't make all those. They don't make all that shit pedestrian friendly. I tell you that. You think about it though, then you gotta do all that walking once you get into the airport too. So yeah, unless your ass is in some super duper shape. Yeah, so I gotta figure that out. That'll be the main thing. Being there is one thing, but just making sure that the lines of transportation where it's simple to where I can go to get dropped off somewhere where it ain't, all kind of confusing to get in that motherfucker and get out of it in the same way where it ain't all confusing and shit to get out where my ride, whether it's an Uber or some other transportation, can get there, pick me up and get gone about our goddamn business. So that shit. That'll be the main goddamn thing. Since getting in there, it ain't nothing but $20. And of course, like I said, whether I want to go on a concert night, which I might want to do, but I'm night blind, so me being there at night might be a whole different thing. Like I said, I have to make sure I have my flashlight with me. Because if I get caught outside at night, like literally, I won't be able to see where I'm walking unless I'm following right behind somebody. I've been and walked off the side of the sidewalk into the street and fell over, or any goddamn thing can happen. That happened to me one time. I went to Miller Outdoor Theater. I was walking back. I was walking back to the street where I can call for a ride because everything is too jammed up over there where shit was. It's easier to walk away from that place a block or so, and then call an Uber, and they could just come pick you up without getting held up at the block and shit like that. But I was walking on the sidewalk, just bloop, 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 just walking. I might have had my flashlight with me. I'm not 100% sure. But all of a sudden, I was in the fucking street. The sidewalk had did some shit, like where it went off to the side and then went back straight up. But there was no ramp or nothing. I just ended up walking in the street. I just happened to look down at the ground and saw the texture was a little bit different. And I looked up and I'm like, how the fuck I end up in the street? I was walking in a straight line on the goddamn sidewalk. And all of a sudden, I'm walking in the lane in the street. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That, I have to watch out for that type of shit, because if you walking somewhere you ain't familiar with, you liable to end up with some shit like that happen where you thinking you walking straight and you've been in just end off and fucked off lane some kind of goddamn way. But that's it. Between now, and I don't even know what today's date is. It's Friday. Yeah, I don't even know today, but I got until the 17th. So that means I still got 2 weeks for the most part. I got 2 weeks to get up there once or twice. And I kind of want to get up there early. You know what I'm saying? I want to go early on. But I want to go early on. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about having it, having to put so much into your transportation just getting there. You can't just go drive. I can't just drive up there and go, I got to hop in an Uber, which is actually simpler to do. Just hop in an Uber and you just sit there and they take you the fuck up there until you start looking at Uber prices and shit like that. Which I might need to do. Because like I said, I will have a free day. There will be a Wednesday or a Saturday or some shit like Sunday even, where I can just get up there and move around like I would normally move around up there, and do everything that I thought I was gonna do, at the carnival or whatnot. Because ain't really too much I can do. I'm not getting on no rides and no shit like that. It's gonna be basically a sit and chill type of thing for me. That's how I am when I go to Vegas. So it ain't no, ain't nothing new about that. You go to Vegas with me, you be boring as fuck. You be bored as fuck. Be like, you don't do shit, and I come out here to chill, man. Leave me the fuck alone. I go to a show and eat and all this other stuff, but for the most part, I'm chilling. I'm chilling like a villain. Yeah, and then, like I might end up there this weekend, shit. For far as I know, once the concert day, the 12th, when Bun B is there, the only other night that I even saw that I would go up there, other than a regular night. If I go up there, I would have already been there, and I can, already know the lay of the land. Since more than likely I will be going up there by myself, because I'm just gonna tell you this right now, from the pick of the litter, if I end up going up there, that means I'm gonna have to, that's gonna add to my transportation costs, and I'm gonna more than likely have to feed whoever the fuck I bring up there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When your initial cost is just on you, but if I don't have those type of people around me where I can just, okay, they coming and then they got everything covered on their end. That shit ain't around right now. If somebody coming with me, I'm the one that's gonna be footing the bill for it, and I ain't in the mood for none of that shit. Ain't nobody doing nothing for me to be footing the bill. We're just gonna put it like, ain't nobody doing nothing to where I should be footing the goddamn bill. Somebody's alarm going off out there, and it started to piss me off. But anyway, that's it. My ramble for today. I ain't really got shit else to talk about. I will hit y'all on the flip side.